Is there learning continuity during the COVID-19 pandemic? The outbreak of COVID-19 has affected the educational system in the Philippines. It has caused a halt to all the movements of the people, which has questioned the present and future state of the country. Education is an integral part for Filipinos in terms of achieving success in the different paths that they want to take. Filipinos believe that graduating from college and finding a stable job will allow them to finally escape from poverty. The Department of Education has been adapting to the new normal in a way that the educational system has been shifting from physical classes to modular and online classes. This has been a major challenge for the teachers as well as for students. It has raised questions whether students has grasped academic knowledge in these new adapted learning ways or did not learn a thing or two. Students has adapted to the new learning ways. Not really, for the reason that not all the students has the means when it comes to attending classes in the digital platforms. On the other hand, in terms of modular classes, students may have difficulties in understanding the lessons and the activities because the teachers were not able to discuss it. The new adaptive learning has not affected the mental health of the students. No, this method of learning has been a challenge for us students. This has affected us in many ways, including our state of mind. We are trying our best to learn, but there were times when we cannot avoid to feel anxious on the situation we're in or to be stressed. Students has learned nothing in this new normal. It depends on the students. We may sometimes lose our focus because this is not the way we usually learn things. This is the new normal and we have to adapt it in order to survive. The COVID-19 outbreak has impacted us, the students, in many ways. It has become a necessity for us to adapt to the so-called new normal in order to continue studying. I admit that this is a great challenge for us because this is the first time to experience this. I could not say that we have fully adapted the new learning ways. We are still in the stage of accepting the fact that we can no longer be in the four corners of our classrooms. I do think that resulted to us being deprived of the possible knowledge and the skills that we can learn from our teachers who physically conducts lectures. In addition, this has caused anxiety and depression for some of the students. I think that not being able to have physical classes enables students to lose their focus. Once a student loses her focus, it would be very difficult for her to understand the lessons as well as responding the activities given by the teacher. According to Philstar Global, a 19-year-old male student had committed suicide because of the depression that the new normal has given him. Furthermore, I do believe we are having difficulties in grasping the lessons in our modules, but I cannot say that we have learned nothing. As long as someone is determined to learn and utilizes whatever resources she has, I think it will lessen the burden to his type of learning is giving us. In conclusion, the new learning method has a negative and positive impact. The negative impact has increased the number of dropouts and cost the lives of some of the students, whilst the positive impact has enabled the students to be resourceful when it comes to learning. The Department of Education has been constantly doing their part in thinking of strategies on how to adapt and improve the educational system in the Philippines, and it is the students' part to continue studying despite the challenges they're facing.